Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of NBA 2K16. My career, Troy Jenkins. This is episode 7, and we're getting ready to get into game 17 of his rookie year. He's going to be taking on the Nets here today, and it's the second of 8 games that he will be focusing on here his rookie year. So, of course, in the last episode, he played his first game of the year. And I've been playing actually some of this quite a bit, and I've been seeing other people's my careers here because I've been trying to kind of stay away from it. But I've already been playing I think the next 2 games or so here for his rookie year, and it gets pretty intense. So today this will be a pretty intense game, and we'll see what he will do here in his 17th game of the season. We'll see how he does here, as if you remember from the last game, not too well there in his debut, but that's expected. So we'll see what he can do here today in action. As you see there, the Living the Dream Spike Lee joint production of this 2K series been actually pretty fun to play. And I'm only wondering there's going to be even some more stuff going on. So let's go ahead, head to the court with these internet introductions, and we'll come back with the play-by-play coming up right after this.
At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 6, Sean Kilpatrick. At the small forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 2, Jared Jack. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 30, Thaddeus Young. A 7-foot center from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. And it's back to Detroit for the Pistons at the conclusion of today's game. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
And right now for the Pistons, it has taken no time for them to come together as a team. I mean, no time. There wasn't much being said.
Okay, so I just had to show that little introduction there of the game, which I think is pretty cool how they added into the, to just little things like that. I think 2K does a great job of that, especially with the football. And we'll see how that, the only thing I wish 2K would do is do year-to-year saves for your players. Now, we're going to be taking on David Sloan here of the Nets. There you see a 73 overall. We'll try to keep up with him as best we can, and we'll see what kind of action Mr. Jenkins can get into today. So we'll go ahead and inbound the ball here, and it's 8-6 here late in the ball game, and we'll see him try to score up on this guy here. Maybe try to find an open shot here for himself. Try and get down low here. Spinning around, pops a shot, and nope, that does not go in. So we'll go ahead now, see here him later on in the game. Still 6-8, and we'll see that he's going to try to go inside here, calling for the ball. He'll go ahead and throw a shot up, and no, that one does not hit the rim. So again, now playing some defense here, trying to see if we can stop our guy, and nope, do a good job there from getting the defender here to score. Now John Jenkins will go ahead and put up a shot, but again denied. So that's now 3 shots he's missed so far here. Now we'll see him go up, and this is going to be an and one. No, it's not. So no foul there. He can't score. So we'll see him now going down the lane here. Pops a shot, and again, being denied at the basket. So he's having a tough time here tonight. Now trying to play some defense here. It's 13-8 as we're just seconds away from end of the first quarter. And we'll see here that shot does not go in, and that is it for the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, 13-8, the Nets are leading here. And, of course, Jenkins has not synced a shot yet here so far in the game. So now 30-23 later in the second quarter here. We're going to try to see what he can do here. And he's going to go up and pop a shot. And that one goes in. That's 2 points now. So he's now 14 points on the field here. See again here. Got the ball. Trying to pass it around here. Trying to create an open shot here for himself. He does down low. And that one goes in. Now 4 points. So now he's 26 from the field. Take along and see he'll go up there. And that's going to be an assist there for him. Nice job getting that one to Johnson. So now Jenkins scoring up. And he loses the ball there. So now he has to go down here and try to track it down and stop the defender there. As you see him jumping up there and trying to see if he can do something here. And then there you see he loses his man there, and the man will score. So he gets scored upon there. He's now 37-29. And just now 14 seconds left before we get to the halftime. And we'll see here Jenkins trying to do something here, trying to force his way down the lane. But no, that one gets denied. And that is your score at half. It is 27-29. Jenkins is currently struggling right now on the court. And so is his ball club here as they're down now at halftime. So things have got to turn around here. We got to try to get him some more open shots here. Now we get to the latter part of the third quarter here, about 2:20 left, and that's going to be a foul there on Jenkins as he's just playing a little too aggressive there on Sloan. So now 41-54, Nets lead it here, and this one's going up the middle there, and Jenkins, he gets the ball. He loses man, but he'll come back and get the ball. And we'll see that's going to be a defensive rebound as Jenkins pulls up, pops a shot, and that one sinks in. Nice job scoring there on that fast break. And now 6 points down for Jenkins. And Jenkins now again will end up getting a penalty. That's going to be a foul. And that's going to cost him possibly to go and sit down for a while here as we take a look at the free throws there. First one is good. Now we'll see the second one here for the Nets as Brooklyn leads it 55-43. And the shot is no good. So Jenkins and the Pistons will now go down the court here. This one is going to go up, and that one goes in, and it's an and one. So they'll go to the foul line here. Meeks will, and this will be a foul shot here for him. So Jody Meeks there on the line. See, they're down by 10. Try to see if they can shrink this lead some. They do. Now down by 9. Now 56-54. Or excuse me, 56-46 there. 10-point lead there for the Nets, and there you see Jenkins gets the foul, and looks like he's going to go to the foul line there. So we'll see what Jenkins can do. Try to get some points here. You see 6 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and he's shooting 27% from the free throw line, or field goal, or from the field. Let's put it that way. I was going to try and spit out there. And we'll see what he can do here with this shot here. Just seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot goes up, and Jenkins sinks the first one. Nice job. So that means he'll get one more now. It's 56-47. Pistons are still trailing here in Brooklyn. As you see, Jenkins going to go up for another shot here. The shot goes up, and it will be down. Nice job. Now we'll see 58-48, still a 10-point lead for the Nets. And there you see a nice job there going to the basket there on that layup, and an and one there for Jenkins. Nice job. Now 10 points now. As you see here, free throw, he's 100% now. He has not missed a free throw just yet with 1 rebound and 1 assist. We'll see what he can do here with an 8-point trailing here against the Knicks. They got a good shot here to put up at least 2 more points here, and they'll be down by 6. So we'll see the first shot here from Jenkins. Jenkins goes up, and the shot goes in. Nice job, and that's going to be a good place. Now down by 7 now Here they go, and Jenkins trying to play some good defense. And nice job, he gets a steal. And now all he has to do now is try to get a good fast break here and try to get his team going. Puts up a shot here, goes a deep three. No, that's not good, as that was just a bad shot there from him. Now we'll see, with just 4 seconds left here, we'll see what they'll do. They'll pop a shot, and that one, no, does not go down. And that right there will be the end of the third quarter, as the Nets lead it here by 7, 58-51 here at the end of the third quarter. So we'll see what these guys are going to be doing here in the fourth quarter. See if they can come back and try to turn things around for themselves here in this ball game. So we'll see that he will sit out some of the fourth quarter here. You see Jared Jack, who will be going against here in this game. There you see his numbers, 76 overall. And we'll see if we can shut him down here today. There you see some of the strengths and weaknesses, which I really like when they put in the game here, telling you what you need to focus in on and what you can get away with for that player. So we'll see here. That is going to be a missed shot there. Oh, man. Jenkins having a tough time here now again. A little later in the game, Jenkins goes up, and he goes up for a layup, and it gets denied. A block shot there on him. And Jenkins is really, he was saying, and he realized he did not, after the game, I asked him about that, and he said that he was really hoping that he was not going to be posterized, but I'm pretty sure they got some pretty good camera angles on that block shot there as they go ahead. Now, down by 6, we see the Pistons now on the line here. We'll see what they can do. Jenkins with 11 points with 1 rebound and 1 assist. We'll see the shot here goes up from Drummond, and that one is no good, as they'll go ahead. And now with just under a minute here, Jenkins trying to see what he can do. Can't find a shot for himself, so he's going to go down low. He's going to pop a shot off the corner there. Can't do it, and that ball goes back in as after the rebound there. They rebound that and take it back up. So there you see 11 points. Coach giving some last-minute instructions here before the end of the game here to see get this team going, and there you see 22.6 seconds left. 80-72 is your score here, and there you see they can't get that one in there. Nets are going to go ahead and take their time down the court here. As you see, there's only seconds left here, and of course, the Pistons cannot do anything as this ball game is going to go ahead and wrap up here in Brooklyn. So the Brooklyn Nets win the game here. They win this one 80-74 is your final score. And Jenkins has 11 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist in the ball game. Did pretty well there on the line, but unfortunately just could not get the victory here for his ball club. So there you see the stats and everything for this ball game here. Now we're going to check out, see what's going to go on right now with off-the-court issues here with him and his family here coming up here on MyCareer.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game. I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me, so naturally I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him. And it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out, though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house, though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me, announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, do you have any crickets? I'm gonna be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the 6th man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's Bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's gonna affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, Vic, gotta go. Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You could see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Okay, so that was a pretty intense meeting there with the the owner there, about the issues between Freak and his buddy Vince there. So, man, what do? Do we leave? We end our career and just worry about our homeboy Vince, or do we have to make a tough decision and say, "Hey, Vince, I'm gonna have to cut you loose," and I'm more worried about my career than I am our friendship. So, tough decision right now for Troy, as he has to make a decision here pretty soon here, and I'm gonna say, he's gonna have to make that decision. It makes a lot more sense for him just to get rid of Vince and worry about his career, because you never get another shot at something like this in your life. So it's a once in a time opportunity. But that is it for this episode, you guys, of My Career with Troy Jenkins, episode 7. As we get ready for episode 8, and we take on the Clippers. There you see 3 of 8 for his rookie year. This is game number 26, and we'll see what we can do against Blake Griffin and CP3 there in that game. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe here to the channel for more NBA 2K16 My Career with Troy Jenkins. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description for the latest in news and information on what's going on here on the channel. Not to mention, so check us out there for the latest news and when videos are coming out, and so on and so forth. But that is it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.